The reason that HubSpot chose Postman is because developers are familiar with Postman. It's a tool they know how to use, and it's a tool that a lot of the developers we work with use. So we wanted to utilize a tool that they're familiar with. It's not a huge learning curve, and they can onboard much more easily.
I've been using Postman for the past 8 months now. One of the things that I feel that Postman is doing a lot better in terms of improving is that they have reduced the time to first call an API metric by a lot.
We would always get questions as far as like, how do I use this API? Or what does that response look like? By leveraging Postman, we're able to answer those questions. We're able to say, hey, well, have you looked at our workspace? And we're able to share that with them. And they're like, oh, I didn't know this was here. And they're just like, okay, this is awesome. This is exactly what I was looking for. And then we get their feedback, and it kind of just creates that conversation.
The major benefit that I personally like is the Postman workflows. It's like you do everything visually. It's just like coding, but you do it in a visual way. So it's a way more interesting and way more enjoyable.
As an engineer, you typically are going to leverage a workspace for your internal building, like when you're building an API internally. And for us, we're leveraging as essentially a catalog of our APIs. And so this allows end users to reference all of our APIs in one location. We're also leveraging Postman's easy authentication feature. Those are the main features that we're utilizing, as well as one of Postman's integrators with GitHub.
We have built a system which will automatically pull in the updates for each API, update it to GitHub, and Postman would automatically sync those updates and have the changes ready to the customer as soon as possible. The engineering team at HubSpot releases changes to APIs weekly. Now, since we have the integration with GitHub and Postman, it's just zero amount of time that we spend on updating these collections.